started looking at me as access to like material things,
You were ATM. Now all of a sudden you weren't dad. You were an ATM.
broke me. Broke me. Because it was like, I only want to be around him if I can get something out of him.
So let me ask you this: Did you sit down and have a conversation? How did you come to the realization that it was, yes, this is my child, but my child only wants to be around me because of what the access that she has to things, perfume, jewelry, clothes, makeup, whatever the case may be.
It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because it's like, it's heartbreaking because it's like, my daughter saved my life.
So before we get into this whole thing, right? So this is all right. So you see him starting to get emotional on camera. The kind of men who will get emotional in public. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he doesn't have a right to be emotional, but the kind of men who will bring up a story just to get emotional in public. That means that they're probably a deeply emotional person. What he's going to get into is basically he's going to get into how much of a loser he used to be before his daughter. And don't get me wrong. A lot of guys have these kind of awakenings into their 30s and when they have kids, and a lot of times they will change. I had a similar transformation, and a lot of times it is the nudge you need because you have an extra, you have more responsibility, you have more of a reason to do it, right? But that's child's play, right? And he's going to get into he starts off by saying she saved my life. Here's the thing about all that stuff, right? I'm not saying that he shouldn't talk about it, but obviously this is someone that's made you feel slighted, and he is being nice about it. Men often will not tell you how bad they're being treated by women in their family, women in their life, and their loved ones. He's giving you a snapshot. He's giving you a teaser. He's giving you an idea of what's going on between him and his family. I mean, if it's to the point where he's crying about it right now, that's how you know it's serious. Also, too, another thing too, guys who are it's a difference in not being real cute and everything, and then also being like an unattractive guy and a guy that doesn't have the best genes, right? So a lot of times, what I find, and this may not sound nice, guys like this are always the biggest simps, or they're more susceptible to doing some simping ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that, they're more, again, they're more likely to show up online on some blue pill stuff. They're more likely to be pushing the whole daddy's girl idea. All this, how can I say, naivete. And that's another thing too. And this is another instance of how black men struggle with leveling up and going to the next level. You know what I mean? And it's understanding that you are not in the realm of regular men. You are a higher value guy, right? And coach made this observation. We was talking about that coach who got fired over out there in Michigan for his personal affairs, right? In Ryan Davis' situation, what he's not understanding is that you are not a regular guy. You're basing her idea how she looks at you on a regular guy. You are also a rich man, right? So you gotta realize that you will have a different relationship with the mother and with her because of of who you are and what you are. Another thing too is the more successful you are, the more you become that thing. It's kind of like a girl. It's like a woman in a big booty. If she got a big booty, a lot of how you see her has to do with her having a big old ass. And if she was to somehow not have it no more, that would be so weird to you, and you maybe wouldn't want to be around the woman no more. If she could just be a friend, if you used to have a big fat ass and now she just don't no more, it's weird. Actually, I know someone like that. It was because they lost weight, but I know someone. When she was heavier, her ass was so fat, it was crazy. And she still has a really nice shape and whatnot, but when I see it now, I always mourn her big, because she like she had one kind of asses where like it looked like she had surgery. Like that's how much that shit poked and stood up. Like a real talent. But you already know, like, really regular in the face. Women who have the nicest booties, like big booties, be the most regular to almost kind of ugly. They don't really necessarily be ugly. They both be kind of ugly and just like regular, like super mid, like not necessarily pretty or ugly at all. Just plain Jane. You know what I mean? Shit, who want to fight? Who want to fight? You know what I mean? But yeah, so guys like this kind of always fall into this because you got to realize, like, a dude like this doesn't really have ambition because he's gonna talk about how basically, he's a loser. He had no ambition and he became motivated to go to the next level because of her. But I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if you want to really get out here and get it, you gotta find a way to do it for yourself. A lot of y'all don't have the balls to do it for yourself. You don't have the balls to say, "This is what I want to accomplish for me." Like, nigga, I want to drop some fly shit for me, not for who going to be in the passenger side. Who going to be in the passenger side don't matter. I could switch that out. I could restock at any given time. I could reload and change it up at any given time. I want to live in a nice ass house for me, not just for a family. Hey, if that happens, all right, cool. But I want to do it for me first. I want to wear fly shit for me. I want to get in better shape for me. Cause you'll also find you have better results when you're doing it for yourself. I think it's a good way to start, and it may be your start, right? But you gotta do it for you.
I'm not a very motivated person. And when we went and got that ultrasound and they said it's a girl, I knew I couldn't be a mediocre man anymore because it would affect how she viewed men in general.
And then she'd have been okay with that.
And she would be okay with a mediocre man. And I worked harder than I ever worked in my life because of her. Like, she's my reason. And then for my reason, and she was a daddy's girl, big time. Oh, big time.
That's my oldest.
Yeah, she my oldest. Yeah.
Yeah.
And to watch that daddy's girl go from, I just want to be around him, I just want to touch him, I just want to sleep on him, be cuddled up to him, to, hey, if you ain't buying me nothing, I really ain't trying to go. Like, I lost her. And it takes a long time to get them back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his voice cracking and all that. Let me tell you something. One of the things that I'm glad that I learned to do is understand what it's going to be between you and someone else, right? One thing you don't do, you have to accept human behavior, accept who people are, and accept where you are and move on. Because the thing about the relationship is that the respect